Alright guys, as promised, lights are in. I know that I tried to show it before, and this is the coolest feature of the car, to me anyway. Love the lights, love the LEDs on the bottom, and here it is finally working.
What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. DIY Salvage Guy here, and on this channel, we just learn as we go. Now before we get into today's episode about the 2012 Audi A7 Prestige front end assembly, we are going to take a look real quick down below. I want you guys to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure your post notifications are on, and also make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram to stay up to date on the build and everything else that goes on in this channel. Now to the good stuff. On today's episode, we're going to be doing a front end assembly. You guys saw me painting in the past. I still have to do the repaint of the hood, but more or less, we're pretty much ready for assembly. So what we're going to be doing is going to be getting the front end all ready to go. We're going to get the headlights mounted. We're going to make sure that everything is all lined up and everything with that. We're going to get the radiator support, make sure that that's all good, and we're just going to basically just have everything good to go, so that the last things that we need to do is just slap that bumper on and also slap that hood on as well, and that way this car is going to be pretty much done. Now, towards the end, you guys are going to see my favorite part about the car when we do the first reveal of how the headlights look at night, because that is the best part of this car, and it just looks so beautiful, guys. I can't wait to share it with you. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Hey guys, DIY Salvage Guy here, and today is assembly day. Well, let me give you a little recap of yesterday's episode. I'm going to be repainting the hood. I sanded down a little bit too much through the hood, and there was just all sorts of problems. So the lesson that I learned is do not use a DA sander when you are trying to prep for polish and compound. So that was my mistake. I did the bumper yesterday and it came out, I feel like, amazing. I sanded through slightly on a spot or two. I'm gonna touch it up with touch-up paint and just go from there. It's very minor spots, so I'm not worried about that anymore. But today's episode is going to be doing the front end assembly. So because I have the bumper good and I am able to get everything else on there now, so I'm going to put the headlights on, we'll put the front end support on and get all that up there, and instead of having the car look like an utter trashed mess, I'm just going to have a wrecked hood and everything else should be perfect. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, guys. And in addition, towards the end, I'm probably going to be doing the sanding on the hood. It's a nice fresh coat of paint. Mostly it was really good, but I'm going to sand it down probably the 320-400 by hand using a wet sand process, just get all that leveled out. And then tomorrow when the store is open again, I'm going to grab some more paint and I'll spray a little light tack coat on and get the clear up, let it sit for a day or two, then I'll polish it out, throw it on there, and we'll be good. So stay tuned, guys. So start off getting these air baffles back on for the radiator airflow. Kind of just, they have these little tabs that slide right in. So then we'll get this front impact bar on again.
Alright, so we got the air baffles on, we have the front impact bar on. I don't really know where these sensors go. I know that the hanging thing is the garage door opener. I have no idea where it goes yet, but I also didn't know where that sensor went. The sensor seems to fit there, so hopefully the garage door opener fits somewhere right around there as well. I don't know, but we'll figure that out when we get everything back together. So the next thing we're going to do is get these headlights on and continue to move along. Okay, so I was in the process of installing the headlight, and you guys remember from a previous video, this whole area was cracked. I had welded it, it broke again. I had welded it again using the actual plastic welding strips. It again broke. This time I went up and put the plastic welding strips with some reinforcement mesh in there. Did it at every corner, so hopefully this time it'll stay put. This is as strong as I think it's going to be, so we'll see how it comes out. Try to install it now. Alright, so everyone who has an Audi or likes Audis loves the daytime running lights, and on these cars it's no different. So I'm going to start it up for the first time with the headlights plugged in and in the vehicle and see how it looks. Alright guys, so the front end is pretty much together. The last couple things I have to do revolve around the bumper.
So I have my old bumper from when I was in the accident, and I'm going to be using that in order to take some parts off and assemble it onto the new bumper. So we'll be doing that now.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for tonight's episode. You saw me basically do everything in a time lapse here. So I removed all the parts from the old bumper, got these brackets off, got these little mounting bolt butterfly clips off, had to plastic weld this, was missing a piece here, so I welded in some metal mesh and it's nice and secure now. So that's in there, that's good. Put this bracket on. Then over here we put in the foam insert. It's not exactly secure. I don't know how secure it's supposed to be, but I'm going to keep messing with that, see if that's how it's supposed to be or whatnot. Put the other bracket in over here, so that one's good. Got the parking sensor bracket on. So the only thing I have to do still is I have to get double-sided tape for this side marker. Put that on. And then get the side marker and put it in, obviously. So that bracket's also done. I was able to get the spoiler on, the front spoiler. It's from, let's see if I can get a better view. So we have the front spoiler and the little backing grill to it. I had to do some plastic welding here. This piece is like $500. There's absolutely no reason for it to be that expensive, and I just don't care enough to spend that. So here is where I did some plastic welding. You can't really see it unless you're looking for it. So I'm good with it. Alright guys, as promised, lights are in. I know that I tried to show it before, and this is the coolest feature of the car to me anyway. Love the lights, love the LEDs on the bottom, and here it is finally working. Camera doesn't pick it up great, but works, looks phenomenal. So
that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. I had so much fun doing this. I really get to see the car starting to come together. Once we slap the hood and the bumper on, everything is gonna look so nice, and I'm so excited to be almost done with this build. So the last things we need to do on this vehicle is obviously finish up the hood, put everything on the vehicle itself, and we also need to do the front end suspension because that was bent in the accident, so we're going to replace all that right up front. So if you guys are new here, I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I hope you enjoyed the first video that you watched, and I hope you guys will like, subscribe, throw me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Make sure your post notifications are on, and make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram. That way you guys can stay up to date on everything that I do for this channel and everything else. And I hope you guys will also keep coming back for more. To all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you guys so much for continuing to come back and support me, because you guys make this all possible. We just learn as we go here, guys, so I hope that you guys will kind of just buy a car, pick up a wrench, do whatever you got to do. Just try to become a DIY salvage guy yourself.